The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
What is elite? What is the Elite Eight? Only 8 great players can get to this spot. 56 have come and gone, but only the Great Eight, the Elite Eight, are here. Tonight, it's literal youth versus experience. A guy that's been to 3, count them, not 1, not 2, but now is making his 30th Elite Eight appearance. It's Eli Gabbard, the man they call the Myth. He's won 2 championships in Myth, but he's yet to get the first one here in Uno MRE. And for Nam, the least experience in terms of life, the youngest kid remain. They call the young puppy, but he's not acting like no young puppy. He's a big dog. And what is Nam spelled backwards? The man. Will he be the man tonight? We're going to find out. Hello, everybody, and welcome to, that's right, the Elite Eight. We've made it to this portion. It is the biggest, baddest round of them all because it is the regional finale. The regional finals are here. And to be a region winner, it takes a lot. It doesn't take just one moment. It takes all in right here. To get the final, which is the finale, the Grand Cup of March Madness, you need 18 more wins. The journey begins once you play that first card on the first game. This is the Elite Eight. And before we get to tonight's schedule, I want to give a massive shout out to Short. As you can see at the fans at home, we have a new schedule graphic. It's just going to be combined to one to a polygraphic. But look at this. Short has basically cooked up all 4 regions, as you see on the screen. Starting with the right quadrant, the golden region, where you're going to see it. Nam and Eli tonight. We talked about Eli making his 3rd Elite Eight appearance, and Nam, his 1st Elite Eight appearance. He's a rookie. He's in an intense rookie battle with 3 other rookies. Tomorrow, Sanford JT. Charles Sanford, the most experienced player here. He's making a big statement so far in this March Madness tournament. He's making his 3rd Elite Eight. He's going against Mr. Elite Eight. His all-time record time, 4th Elite Eight. Jesse Turner upset the champ. What will he do tomorrow? How will it go? A lot of people are anticipating that one. And then Friday Night Lights, it's the boss. The boss is back in town against Bad Brad, the utter rookie that a lot of people have been impressed with. He's got great composure. He ages like wine in the series. Let's see how both the boss and Bad Brad will tackle the Knights on Friday night. And then lastly, a little bit of a dinner special, 6 p.m. start. Classic rookie-on-rookie battle. We've seen that so many times in so many ways. It's a world champion, Ashley, who's done an incredible job of getting to this point, beating some of the hardest players in this region. We're talking people like H. We're talking Monkey. We're talking the hypes of G. That whole pod was ridiculous, and she's gotten to that point. For Abian, he's representing the world stage. The world stage on Indonesia. He's got the country's back, all in the crosshairs. We'll see how it goes Monday night. It's a little bit unique schedule this week, as I actually had to use her waiver day. But we're still here tonight. We go down to the scene for Eli and Nam. It's a big match. Eli from California, Nam from Florida, 2 of the most recognizable states in the U.S. For Nam, as I said off the top, the young kid, the young puppy, looking to get out here and prove why he wasn't just no ordinary 9 seed, one of the top-rated rookies. For Eli, 3 times he's made the Elite Eight. We all know what happened the first time, and the second time, we all know what happened. Now he's going to go make it happen tonight and see if he can make his 2nd Final Four. It's going to get real. It's going to get lit. It's going to get good. Joining me in the booth, Charles Sanford, my main commentator tonight, Short on the scoreboard, and of course Yoshi with the logs, and there are our players, Eli and Nam. It's time to get real. It's time to bring the action. Charles Sanford, let's get to it, man. Let's get to the big question here. We talk about, forget everything that's going on with Eli right now, behind the scenes. We talk about Eli right now. He has a point right to prove. A lot of people have called his path, quote-unquote, easy, soft. Tonight, he has a chance to prove that why he is potentially a Final Four, not only a Final Four player, but a top 10 player in this league. What does he have to do tonight? And for Nam, everyone calls him the young puppy, the young dog. What's he got to do tonight to prove that all those wins from an 8 seed right? A 16 seed and a 13 seed, all those upper class wins, I guess higher seed wins, are just a little bit of a gamesmanship. And tonight is his big test. What are we thinking here? What's the plan?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure for either of them. I know for Nam, you would think probably it's just play a lot of the game that he's played so far because it's worked really well. For Eli, you can't let Nam speed you up for a little bit of it because Nam's been eating up the fast play so far. Truthfully, I think the problem of saying that anything's an easy path is the way the March is played out. Is anything really truly an easy path other than just by names alone that you've played? So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I think both of them have a good shot. For Eli, and he proved doubters wrong, and maybe even take home that potential top spot by beating someone that's been highly touted.
It's going to be an interesting one, Yoshi. We talk about Eli a lot. A lot of people think, well, this guy, he's got outside distractions. He's not focused. He proved against Retro that even if he's got the outside distractions, he's here to play. He did a great job coming back with composure. For Nam, we always say it. He is Mr. Ludicrous. Incredible pace. The pace is rapid. You know he's going to be firing on all cylinders, and literally and figuratively. How does Eli slow down Nam tonight? And what are you expecting tonight as the ref tonight to look at the card start? Is there going to be a little bit more of a mid-tier package from both? We know Eli likes the 7 to 9. Do you think Nam goes high? What are we expecting here from that side of things?
Yeah, if we're talking card starts, I think they'll try to spread it out. I think they know each other enough to be comfortable just going all over the place and just kind of just firing away with just the most crazy ideas. They could easily do that, and I feel like it would still make for a very interesting game. But given the way these players have been, I feel like they probably keep it centralized in the card starts they've been doing this whole tournament. Nam likes to go 10 to 12. Eli likes 7 and kind of stay in that range. Maybe go up double digits, but in the lower double digits. I think they'll probably play it cool here. I mean, if a game doesn't go their way, they might go up to that full send. They're not afraid to do that. Haven't seen many low starts for these players, but they could do that as well. Just a kind of a mix up. I think that could be interesting. They'll probably, I think the composure will be there for both, and they'll probably keep it in a normal card start we expect. Maybe later on we could see something different, but yeah, this is gonna be a good match regardless.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that from the Stingray as he joins in. The hype begins, and it does indeed begin, buddy. We're looking forward to getting treated to a once-in-a-lifetime matchup of skills to determine recipes. Absolutely. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go quickly to the players. I know Short's got scoreboard. We'll get to him in a little bit. Let's go to Nam. Nam, look, you're the man, right? You're the young man here, the youngster of the group. You're in an insane rookie battle. We didn't think anybody would even be left in the rookie class to many people in the Final Four. We got 4 of them in the Elite Eight. You know what you got to do. I'm not going to ask too many questions because I know you're not a man of few words. Just what are your expectations? How are you going to enjoy the moment? You told me insider info yesterday. You just kind of said, you know what, the nerves are off. It's time to go all in. Just give me a little response. For Eli, look, man, you're the veteran. You've been here. It's your 3rd one. What did you learn from those first 2 Elite Eights that can make you more of a composed and more all-around player tonight? You can also answer. Yep.
I think it's just experience. We'll see. I think it's just, this matchup is primarily like a experience versus new kid on the block. It's kind of like yin and yang. It fuses together. I'm just hoping for a really great match, no matter the result, and hopefully we get like a really close battle. I'm expecting this to go at least like 7 or 8.
Now it says just go with the flow. I think that's enough. We're going to go to the flow of the Ocean Tides because we're going down to Game 1 card star. Yoshi, take it away, and the boss will get it for Game 1. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's get it.
Eli, you have the call for Game 1. How many? Stick him at 7? Or
7.
Yeah, there we go.
The CR7, the classic. Here we go. Eli joining in. Nam joins in. It's the first cards of the Elite Eight. It's about to happen. And we're beginning with the yellow 7, ironically.
Wow.
Well,
Should go buy a lotto ticket.
there's the handshake. All right, everything's good. Just wanted to make sure the mic was good. Everything's clean.
They're yelling timber.
What is that, the catch or something?
Really? Okay.
It's going down.
All right. Well, we're about to find out. Eli's going to do a little bit of pace management here, sort those cards out. We talked about in the pregame show. Can he slow him down, right? It was one of the news posts up that we made in the Uno News tournament today. We posted about how Eli needs to slow the pace down. And for Nam, it's somehow going more than ludicrous speed because he's already been to ludicrous speed. Let's see how that one goes tonight. Waiting those first cards. Eli really thinking about this one. Just plays a yellow 0. Now, here comes Nam. You know he's coming in with that rapid pace, Yoshi. His Sanford, I think, he's got a minute. He's going to take some time.
Yeah, that's what he likes to do. It's I don't think he's gonna try and switch it up.
Sure, this is the nerves of the game, right? Both of these players know each other from the leagues, other leagues. They know each other as friends. That's all put to the side when you're on a table. All bets are off once you get into this spot. You're in the Elite Eight as we go for a double to start off with Eli.
Yeah, they'll keep themselves composed. They'll keep it professional. They'll be like they could still be they'll probably still be friends at the end of this. But right now you got to lock in.
Got to lock in. So far, it's been Eli locking in with a double move, and Nam draws early. Here comes Eli looking. But he's going to run it back with him. This is the key, Sanford. Nam likes these draws too. He's never been afraid. He's one of the few rookies that's not afraid.
Yeah, he's definitely not been afraid. We'll have to see. Can't come down to who blinks. Eli doesn't mind them either, though, so I think it's kind of a neutral point for tonight.
Neutral point tonight. Eli is doing a great job so far. Was he going to go into the red for a triple play into the red 7, the special? Nam goes quickly into the blue. That's going to open up Pandora's, excluding green.
Oh.
Wow.
That's big. Nam looking for a double. He's got it. Eli really speeding up Sanford. This is big. Nam wants this. But he draws. Dead end hands right here so far, Yoshi. Dead end hands are okay in the beginning. It's game 1. Nothing wrong with a little dead end hand action. Prepare yourself for a game 6 or 7.
Yeah, I guess I kind of expected Nam to maybe run there, but I guess with the double play, that's all he wrote for this the color at least.
Let's go to the fans at home real quick. Best of 9 for the fans at home. Of course, is the last round. 2 power plays. It should be a good one. Don't expect any power plays early. They're both feeling each other out. This is an interesting match, Sanford. Right now, we've had a little bit of fast pace, and now we're starting to get into that pace management. Eli needs to do that, and he's taking that advice pretty well as he goes for the famous Uno draw table.
Yeah.
Done plenty of those.
Nam gets a blue 5 off the top.
Eli's still drawing. Let's see if Nam... Is that a blink?
Yeah, it might be going for the switch here, potentially.
It's
There
a
you
blink.
go.
There's green.
He's blinking. Clinkery on the board. Now it's all fair and love and war, as they say. Pandora's is open. Here comes Eli. We'll free him up. Yes, something simple. Now I'm quickly firing in with that Luda pace.
Another 7.
Zero sugar.
Zero
so
sugar
far.
play.
Zero sugar. Hard to switch off. And here comes Nam. Double play to get down to 2. Let's see if Eli can figure something out here. Eli taking his time now. He's got to observe Sanford. Maybe a little bit of the Charles Sanford, right? Go back up, scroll through the table. Never know.
It could. The issue is obviously with a couple of draw cities, you don't know what they would have gained back.
That is true. You never know. Eli really thinking about this one, as he should. Take your time, right? This is the experience versus the youth in this round. Sometimes Sanford's not about who has the best game or the best series in this round. It's about the intangibles off the table, right? The composure. Are you ready for the moment? Is the moment not too big? Game 1, not so much. But after you get past game 5, it starts to get into that pressure situation. Let's see who can stay the most cool and collected tonight in game 6 or 8. Just to get to that game 9. Stingray taking his time right here to type out something. Let's see what he's got on the table to say.
Not sure what he would be putting.
As always, we welcome comments from the fans as long as it's appropriate.
Not table checks.
Yeah, no table check. We do recommend.
That would
We
be
do
rough.
recommend using the Uno Watch VC though. It'd be pretty more convenient. That'd be good. So Sanford can read. Sting, if you want to just use Uno Watch VC, if you know, you should know where it's at. That'd be better. I just don't want to interrupt the flow of the players here. It's the big match. This is a big match. If you don't mind, man. I'll let you type this fine, but in the future, just watch me see. Yeah, that'd be good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Eli really taking his time, Sanford. This is what did he say? I can't read it.
He's drafting post game.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. Go for it. We always appreciate those. Go for it. I'll have you as my post game guy for sure. It's for the Elite Eight. Now I'm really getting a little impatient. Now here comes Eli with the move. Thinking this one through. He's done a great job think this through. Slowing Nam down. That's a 3-minute turn, I think? Yeah, really. There's a +4 looking for a double. Got it to Uno. It's big. Now Nam with 4 extra freshies. This might be the first moment where Nam has to just take a little second, Sanford. Take your time here, for sure. In check. Waiting for the sign the signature on the old bill. 1 down. Is it game? No.
No.
Good play from Nam there, and he's going to draw as well.
He draws now. This is big for both players in the draw. So that's game.
No
Bailout.
way.
The bailout.
Wow.
All right,
Nothing to do.
Can't do nothing. Stingray says he's got the question, so I'll give this one to Sting. Sting, if you go for it. I'll let you do my job tonight. Go for it. I'll go around the table while Sting asks the question. That's great. That's what I like to see. Sanford can't do much on a bailout. It seemed like Eli had a little good card luck there. Nam was playing quick. That's what he wanted to do, speed up Eli, but Eli did a great job slowing the pace down and threw Nam off a little bit. Is that the attack for Eli moving forward?
Sorry, I was answering a text. What's the question?
Is that the attack moving Eli moving forward? Take those 3 minutes sometimes on a turn. Eli, you're going to answer Sting's question before you get to me. Go for it.
Yeah, okay. It says, I've noticed y'all are decently hesitant to change the color when you pull that trigger, and why so? I don't really know. It's just kind of like you see what's happening. Like, yeah, Nam's playing like really fast, and that's kind of like the key thing, the big thing. It's like one of 3 big things that I see from Nam. I'm not gonna reveal the rest because we're trying to keep it secret from each other. But
Of course.
yeah, good first game.
Okay. Nam just says it's a feeling. I'll go back to Sanford here. Sanford, my question was, do you think that's what Eli has to do? Sometimes take a 2-3 minute turn. Right, take that 2-3 minute turn. Get in Nam's head in a way saying, oh, I can't speed it up. I've got to wait and be patient. Sometimes that can mess with you for sure.
It can. I don't mind the play for sure. As long as it's working and kind of anything you can get that's working is a good move in my opinion.
Let's go to Yoshi. Yoshi, interestingly enough, a lot of people have talked about speeding up the process, right? Speeding up that Uno clock in your head. You got to do a lot of things. You're almost air traffic control sometimes, trying to land the color, land a switch. Eli did a great job, obviously, with the bailout. Excluding that, I think he just did a better job doing that with the slowdown. Do you think Nam can adjust, saying, okay, if I can't go Luda pace, does he find a little bit more a happy medium ground, knowing that he's seen the look Eli's given, that he's going to take time and slow it down?
That's the possibility. Although I feel like he might just kind of play a little bit differently instead of like actually change up the pace. I think he did everything right. Kept it yellow, forced the draw, just unfortunate. +4 to kind of have no other options. I think, yeah. So obviously he didn't play. Obviously Nam did not play bad there at all. It was just a matter of like, I guess the pace management might have got Nam into a position where maybe, well, I don't know, maybe into a had time to think where he usually doesn't. Maybe that's kind of where Eli's trying to set him up. I mean, it's interesting. I think Nam could learn from that with just maybe slowing it down, but I don't know. I honestly don't see it. He could do it. If he loses the second game, then he could try to do what he did to Chomik and maybe change up the pace. But I think for now, just keep. I don't think he needs to change it right now.
Well, we'll see how it goes. He's going to have to change a little bit because of Eli winning that first game. He's got to change up the card start. Sting, do you have Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I was going to ask Tim if he had any more questions, but it's all good. I guess we'll get to the game 2. We're going to get this one as short. He's going to take the game 2 call, and we're going to get this one down to the table for Yoshi. Table side. Let's get it. Yoshi, take care of it.
You have the call for game 2, and you cannot pick 7. So, how many cards? You'll probably do the command. But,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
no, he drops a gift.
See what he picks
So-
here. 10.
Perfect 10. And there, he did it anyway. We start on a blue 5. He does the command as he joins, so it actually worked. So, blue 5, and we talked about that pace management, that pace control he wants to. We think Eli should employ, and he will once again off the top. Took him last game almost a minute to drop his first card down, and he will take his time here.
He's going to take his time. That's what it's all about. Stanford's muted. Darn it. Okay. You back, Bells?
Yeah, I mean, I was getting seconds on dinner.
Oh, you're good, man. I didn't know. My fault. I was going to say Eli's taking a little bit of that gold strat, right? Take your time. Don't hurry it up. Play clean, right? Don't force a hesitation move when you don't have to, as I think Sting left the call. I'll see if he still wants to do questions. I'll DM.
Yeah, you don't have to rush. I mean, you get 5 minutes
Feedback.
to go and play a card, so it's a good thing to try and look as there's the first card.
Blue 1, we started off with that one and only blue 1. Ice cold style on the Blueberry Blaster. Here comes Nam. Going to be hard to get plugs in the way this guy plays. Speeds it up a little bit. 3 up this time from the 1 to 4. We run it down to single digits, 9 apiece. So far, Eli's playing pretty masterfully. He goes 3 up this time from the 1-4-7 combo. Nam right now into the red. Interesting, Sanford. Off the bat, switching. It's big.
It's an early switch, too, yeah.
Real early switch from Nam. Yoshi, this is where I think he's trying to speed Eli's Uno clock in his head. You know what? I need to speed it up. We not only just went forward in daylight saving, he wants to make sure Eli goes a little bit more forward and rush a mistake. You can see it.
Yeah, I think it's a fair enough play. You know, he's not maybe gambling a little bit with the using up a wild this early, but maybe it's a good strategy because it's now Eli has to think what he has left.
What Eli have left so far, Nam wants to speed the pace up as we've talked about the entire tournament. Very quick, ludicrous on the button. Eli's done a great job to slow it down.
Well, there. No,
Yes.
I thought there was a card play. Never mind.
Oh, okay. All good. He's taking his time, right? You guys got to deserve. Obviously, Nam's thrown that little bit of a look right there. We're tied at 7. It's a little bit of a look, and he's trying to feel this one out. You know, Sanford, we always talk about sometimes when you win or lose a match, there's always a game plan going into it. And sometimes you can find a formula. If Eli, regardless if Eli wins or loses this match, there is a formula he's putting down of slowing the pace down, taking the time, and really being methodical with it. We have seen this before, but not to this extent from Eli. You can tell he's used a little bit different look, considering Nam watches tape.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll have to see. I don't mind where he's at as he's going to draw. Okay. I thought he had a little bit more of something. I thought maybe it was he was trying to strategize if he wanted to switch to a different color or keep it red.
Well, I guess this is his way of keeping it red.
I'm not wasting any time on the old button. Going up. 5 up from the red, 4 to the 9. He goes to the max. Sanford, we all know about the 9. We'll see what happens here. So far, it's been a very composed game from both players as we can go into a little bit of a draw just for Eli. And there's a bait,
And
right?
switch to green should free
Yeah.
up Eli.
9 to 5. Dolly Parton. Here comes it.
Working 9 to 5.
Sanford knows about that. But let's see how Eli. Ooh, double
Hello.
play. Double play. Liking it. Nah, I'm quick
like
to the
it.
button. Absolutely ludicrous. You can tell. That's the only thing I will say, Sanford. Because Eli's playing a little slower, now I can just doop, 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 and get the card out. So you know he's going to be doing that behind the scenes. He's very crafty like that. Eli's looking to speed up Nam.
Good.
Eli's looking to speed up Nam a little bit, maybe if he has a run, but he's not there yet. So it's been tactical from Eli. Here comes Nam +4, looking for a double, and maybe no
Yeah,
sure
he's down to
is
4.
big.
I think
One more.
that's gonna be it.
That's it. Yeah, and you gotta think right there, Sanford. We sniffed that one out because Sting. If you have any questions, go for it. If you can hear us, but we sniffed it out. You wouldn't play a wild that early if you didn't see something and was aware of something for sure.
Yeah, solid plays there from gets it tied up. Going into his homestand too.
All right, I'm just gonna ping Sting, see if he's got any questions from Sting, any cues. If not, I'll go to Eli. Eli, great job, man, slowing Nam down. But did you just suspect that you were tied behind your back, at least one hand? Because when you get a red wild that early, it's kind of a bluff play at times, but there's also meaning to it depending on the player. Was it a case of Nam just had the run and you were trying to get off the red, or what was the mindset drawing on that red? Did you have anything without revealing everything? Just what was the composure and lock-in right there?
Well, first of all, at least it's 1-1 now. That's what happened. I think when Liverpool and Man City actually played, but we can't have draws here. So, yeah, I wish.
Not yet.
But no,
Not yet.
Not here. I did think to myself that he probably would have had the run right there, and he did. So, not really surprised about that. I mean, it's still early on, but yeah, I could see the capabilities, and he did a great job finishing it out. So, can't complain about that loss. That was a pretty good run.
Nam, you've been studying a lot of film this week. You've seen how Eli, you would think, would try to slow the game down from all the media attention. You played a wild early. I'm not going to ask why you did that because we kind of can see it. So my question to you is, now you got the 1-1, right? This is the second series in a row where you've been down in a deficit. We always talk about your heart rate elevating. Is there a way that you try to self-manifest a little bit of a calm composure? Not so much with just the game, but your intangibles, right? Your heart rate, your mind. How do you keep a cool head, even though your heart rate's going to be at 150, 160, or whatever it may be? How do you still keep a cool head? Because you do have less experience in terms of life compared to Eli, but still maintain the table discipline needed to win a match. Yoshi, let me go to you real quick. So far, Eli's done a really good job. He just says, I think of what my move is going to be in play. You know what? Simple as that.
For real.
Of course. I'm trying to dance around it. That's just typical KT politician answers. But anyway, Yoshi, real quick to you. Interestingly enough, it's 1-1. This is a situation Eli's gotten before, and he's been in 1-1 situations in this E8. He's done it. He's known. He's been on this round before. Nam's never. This is all new to him, right? Everything's a learning experience. So far, the learning experience prevailed in that match, and we had experience prevail in Game 1, which you would expect because the nerves are out. Now the nerves are gone. It's Game 3. It's time to really lock in. What are we looking forward to here on Nam's homestand? Because he's been home against them, but he's also been away in certain situations as well. Against that one.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably not gonna. I feel like he's just gonna start off simple, not go too high, too low, unless he wants to try and give Eli a card start that he think he will not be comfortable with. But yeah, I think just keep it composed here. You got a game on your stand. See if your card start works out for you from your home game, and if it doesn't, then yeah, switch it up because it's because then at that point it'll be looking like a back and forth game, which in that because if Eli were to win Game 3, it'll be Eli, not Eli. So there's a lot at stake still early, but I think this card start isn't super big. It's just kind of like just a feeler because this is your first card start of the round. So just pick a simple thing. You're gonna give us a math problem, but that's just Nam. So we'll see what he does.
Oh God, that's why we got the math teacher Sanford. Sanford, I want to go to you before I go to Short. Right now, this is an interesting series so far. We've seen in 2 Eli home games. Sorry about that. You're good. We see two Eli home games where he's played pretty consistent on pace, really good composure. Obviously, a little bit interesting switches, but you make it chalked it up that he never had the cards. What does he got to do on the road now? Because now Nam gets to control the pace. This is going to be interesting on the road compared to where he was at home, where he can control it.
Well, I mean, for the same reasons I think he can't, that Nam can control pace, you figure Eli can also control pace. Because even if Nam wants to play quick, Eli doesn't have to play a card right away. He can always still wait the first 5 minutes. He can wait up to 5 minutes on any one turn, so he can definitely still control pace as much as he kind of wants to, too.
Let's go over to Short real quick. Short, we've had a lot of analysis so far. What are you looking for into this game 3? Like I said, both these guys now have got the stream. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh boy. We got the stream. We got the stream jitters out of the way now, excluding that one comment. But just your thoughts overall, what you've seen from the player aspect. Of course. Of course.
Okay, KT. Okay, yeah. You were saying.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, what have we? Oh, jeez, no! Get that off the screen. What are you?
This has gone off the rails.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing here?
All right, talk to me, KT. Talk to me.
Anyway, now my question is, what have you seen from both players so far? It's game 3. It's an interesting perspective right now of Nam likes to play quick. We talk about Eli likes to slow it down. Are you seeing the same trends that are going to be in Nam's homestand, or a little bit different?
Well, we're obviously going to take it's obviously going to be a lot quicker getting to that first card if Nam's starting the game, but I still think Eli will try and slow it down a little, but he has been playing into that fast pace when he's felt like it throughout these first 2 games. So, I mean, and they've split, so who it's hard to tell really. I mean, I think we're still kind of feeling out this matchup still early on here. Game 3, but now it's a best of 7 at this point.
Here's a best of 7, and we've seen best of 7s in round 1 and round 2. Let's get to Charles Sam for the game 3 call, and as always, Yoshi will do the honors on the table. Here we go.
Nam, you have the call for game 3. You just can't pick 10. How many cards? Same thing as before. So this is 12.
I thought last was 10.
Yeah. What did I just do? Hold on.
Invalid.
Apologies from the ref right there. There you go. I don't even know. Sanford, take care of it.
All right, both players join up. We wait for Nam to start. There it is. It's a red 2.
Red 2 to start it off. He's going to fire quick. Here comes Eli looking to...
Into the 9.
Yeah, we'll see if he responds quickly here. Does he play cool? Responding quick. Interesting. Well, my goodness. Real rapid here, Sanford. Really rapid.
Yep, and there's the color swap as well.
Back to red.
Oh my.
Early test. He's got him.
Now can he roll with it, though?
Eli looking to roll with it. You think he wouldn't have made that switch unless it's an truly ice play? Or some clean. What is this? Ooh, it's that blue.
Interesting.
I mean, he still gets an advantage of a card, so...
Eli playing into Nam's pace. Nam holding the control of the pace for sure.
Pace has been rapid. Eli to green.
What?
Just
yeah. I was going to say...
everything. Pandora's is open, technically. No minutes in. Eli's at 6. Nam at 8. Quick on the trigger goes Nam. Will Eli do the same thing? He goes, okay, 1 down.
1 down.
Nam probably looking to switch at some point.
He's looking to switch, but the problem is, can he fire that switch in quick enough? We talked about Sanford. It's been an interesting one in this entire tournament. We've seen players like you pass 5 and it's over. 5 cards, it's over. We've seen players that, as we go for a ditto.
Ooh, gets a ditto off.
We've seen guys two and done, 3 and done to finish it. Let's see if Eli's got maybe a 3 or 4 to get to Uno. He's looking for a potential 5.
Oh my goodness.
He's got 1. Is this dose? Triple. In for the quad. This would give him the dose.
No, it's
man.
That's big. Ooh. That's heat from Eli and Sanford.
Sub 2 minutes.
Great hand from Eli.
Sanford, you got to think right there. There's no way Eli speeds it up if he didn't have a winning hand, especially with power play on the table. Good move. Still early to use it. Thoughts on that match right there? We'll go to Eli in a second.
Yeah, really solid play from Eli there. Nam just couldn't sniff it out, apparently, as Yip is just typing in chat. We'll have to see what he has to say. I don't think there's anything much Nam could have done though anyway, other than maybe try and power play. But when you get the quick run going, it's hard to stop even on a defensive power play.
Let's go over to Eli. Eli, really good job, buddy. Was that quick pace almost a talking point in a way, right? You knew you had to throw the gauntlet down once you got that wild green. You saw Nam throw a wild red and boom, GG. You had that wild green. Was that the controlling card to make that run to the finish?
What I will say, that fast pace doesn't necessarily correlate to a winning hand. I'll just tell you that. I think this should prove that I could pretty much just go about any pace. Take me any pace you want, face me up against Dark, or go against the likes of Lightning Nom, which, I really have to respect. Nom's a very quick player. You got to be careful. But yeah, I can pretty much adapt to any tempo, Tempo Town, baby.
Tempo Town, Sanford, you got to like the confidence. Let's go over to Nam. Nam, it seemed like you were just up a creek without a paddle there, maybe dose paddles, because there's not much you could have done. Obviously, you did a good job trying to get Eli off his comfort zone in red, but it wasn't enough. Was it a case of, didn't have the hand, we'll connect a little later, and what can you learn from that match? Let's go to Yoshi now, as I already went to Sanford. Yoshi, so far, Eli has basically thrown the gauntlet down saying, play me any place, Tempo Town, right? I'm not here to play slow or fat. I'm here to play whatever the game gives me. We haven't seen this from Eli. He's been playing to the game, right? He's been playing to the game. Now he's playing to an adaptable game. It's different between playing to the game and then playing adaptable to the current situation environment. Talk to me how he's adjusted to his environment. A little bit of a nature versus nurture action, and why he's developing to nature pretty well this match.
Yeah, I think this environment here especially for Eli, it does feel different because he knows the opponent he's against, and he knows he can, and he knows how he can win games. Like he knows he's capable of getting this series win, given the way he's been playing all tournament and even in practice games too. He really this confidence boost is definitely big for him to really get these wins going. I think Eli is playing really well. You got to be confident when you're playing because then you'll start overthinking more about the moves you make, and then that just spirals out of control. Eli's doing well too. Even when he slows it down and takes his time, he still plays a move that ends up working out. It's sometimes when people take it slow, it doesn't work out because it's an overthinking situation. But for Eli, it doesn't really seem to be having that. I think he's just trying to give a new look, really. Having more adaptation with the pace he wants to go for and just letting it go.
Sometimes you just got to go free. Sure, that's really what it is. Like I said, as Nam says, time to lock in. The stream nerves are done, man. It's over. Game 1-2's over. Now we're into Game 3, and he just took it to Nam's homestand. Nam can always adjust, right? We talked about Nam having that 2-0 when he was down against Chomik, and he rallied to get those 5 straight. What's he got to do here to shake this off? Because sometimes when you see a hand like that, you start to question whether it's the game or whether it was just a little bit of chalk the card luck for sure.
Well, a run like that, you can definitely, some could say card luck, but for Nam, you really just gotta, time to lock in. He just said it. You just gotta lock in. You can't let yourself get rattled by that kind of game from Eli. And Eli, I think just to bounce off the comments he gave to us, he can go at any pace. He can go at any pace thrown at him, which makes him very versatile. So I think talking about he likes to go slow, I don't think it's going to be that way. I think we might find some slowdowns as he controls the start, but I think we'll find more fast paced here. As he says, it's been fun so far, as I'm sure we both anticipated. I think everybody in this VC, in the booth, everywhere here right now anticipated this would be a good match here, and it's living up to the billing so far.
Absolutely, it's living up to the billing. We're going to give this call to Yoshi with a double back. Yoshi, take double right here. Go for it. Big Game 4.
All right, Nam, you have the call for Game 4. Once again, it just can't be 10. So, how many cards? Crazy.
14.
Double OG.
All right, so goes into 14. Yep, double OG is
I approve
going
the use of
high, going a
absolute
little bit
values.
high. Yeah, going a little bit high, and we start. Oh my, that is in one of the quickest firsts. My God.
Quick off the draw. That's what you got to
He's
adapt.
not messing around.
That's Nom. He's
Or
quick off
color
the draw.
Swap too. It's like some NHL passing every once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the NHL, Sanford, we've yet to see the favorite term in the NHL, the power play. We haven't seen one of those yet. It's not time just yet, but it could be, depending on this match right here. Eli already looking to slow it down. You talked about him saying tempo town can play any pace. He can play the fast break on the court, or he can slow the pace down and give his assists and point guards and all that. The power forward, small forward's a little breather. He goes a little slower to the red three right now. Nah, Luda pace. I think that's all we can really say, Sanford. I think that's just his name. Luda
Yeah.
Nam. Luda Nam.
Zero sugar on that cherry red.
Oh my, dittos himself. Number efficiency. Psh. Eli now, let's see what he can do. Switching to blue.
Ooh.
Test early.
Ooh. I like
Okay, I
it.
like it.
Testing early. Does not pass, yes. Eli likes
Did he pass when he'd already played the one?
And we're into yellow.
Man,
a lot of
Wow.
color switches already.
Interesting.
A lot of color switches already, Sanford. We're getting close to that Pandora's, just missing that sea green. Right now, it's a case of who can stay disciplined on a color the longest. That's what it is, with no action cards being thrown down.
Yeah, and it's always an interesting thing of trying to like plan out when you've got the runs and make sure to use it properly.
Eli looking to make a move right here. You can sense something's coming from the man. He's been pretty disciplined. He's going to a triple, and there's the clink green.
wow. Okay.
That's it for the Pandoras. Nam, table check. Draws. Big for Eli right here. There's the box, wide open. Eli looking right now to make a run here. Let's see if he can run these greens. Looking for 6 to 5. Classic. 1-2.
And gives Nam 2 extra cards, which is a dangerous move.
Interesting. A little bit of freshies for Nam. Nam was pretty reluctant on that green, but with 2 freshies, maybe something different about to happen. Stingray, I don't know if he's going to be asking questions. I just gave him a DM. We'll see if he still has that. We'll keep that in mind. Short so far. Really good job by Eli to get Nam off. And here comes Nam with a triple quickly. Into the quad. Got it.
I like it.
He erases that
Okay.
+2 and gives a little bit more of a cushion to get it back.
Well, and gives Eli 2 extra cards in it.
7
Still
to 8.
down 1, though.
Could be down 2. You would think Eli would still be able to run the Reds with 2 freshies for sure. Eli looking for it right here. What's he got? Takes his time, loads up.
Thinking this move through.
I'm really thinking this one through. Here, a pin drop right now, Sanford. This is interesting. Looking at this right now, Eli's in a power position here. You know, it's funny. It's funny, Sanford. We talked about Eli the last match against Retro. He seemed quote unquote out of it, but he did say at the end of that match, I did remember him saying, "You're going to see a new Eli. You're going to see a more mentally based Eli. The mentality's changed, and so far he's brought tonight on all cylinders."
Yeah, so far he's played really well. Time will tell if he can keep it up. That's part of the problem of a 9-game series. You have to be on it basically the entire time. You can't really take much off at any point. So
This is Elite Eight territory now, Yoshi. This is not a game of, okay, I can get away with one. The opponents here in this round, you make 1 or 2 mistakes, they're going to eat you like a shark. The blood's in the water. You smell a little blood. It's not a good look usually in the Elite Eight when you start making those mistakes, for sure.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Eli, looking to make the right move here, given he's taking a lot of time now.
a minute since even just the table check.
Really taking his time, thinking this through. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, for Nam, all he can do is watch. Got the power play. It's always available for both players. Let's see how this is tacked. Eli getting nominated. I feel like Sanford Eli's getting nominated a mental check right here. Not so much a heat check, mental check to make sure he can stay composed through this little wait. He's putting Nam right now on a flight delay, for sure. Can't take flight. It's like the wind's starting to pick up over there on the east. I think Nam can't go east right now. Here comes Eli typing. Let's see what
Eli.
big storm coming. What will this storm be? Is it a hurricane? We'll find out.
Might just be a single, too. I've had to go AFK for a moment.
Eli really taking his time here. Still taking his time.
It's been 3 minutes and there's a wild.
Just a wild, interesting Sanford. All for that. Now Nam has to recalibrate.
Yeah, that kind of furthers my thought that maybe he just had to go AFK a little bit.
It could have been a little AFK action. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you're right. No, they're firing.
Zero doesn't. Okay, solid.
Zero sugar to the max. They fire in. Here comes Eli looking to make a run here. Let's see if he's got it.
I was going to say, I don't think he's got a full run. It's just a double.
Double play. +4 from Nam, not wasting time.
Oh.
Dom takes the lead with that.
Big play from Nam to get some momentum back. Eli, table check. Smart move there. You got to check it. Good move. Check the table. Reset the game a little. Reset the game. Reset the clock on the table check. Get the refs out of it. That's what it's all about. Right short. You want to get that third party out of it. You want to leave it down to the players.
I think I've only intervened with a table check once and running the clock all season so far.
Yeah, it's been very good. Players, especially at this caliber, we get to the late games, it's all about just on them. We always try to self-police it, and they're doing a great job.
I personally always check the table, so I'll never have a ref intervene on me in my games.
No! Anything you can do.
He fires back his own +4.
Anything you can do, I'm going to do. He
Back
goes
to green!
Big switch from Nam. Does Eli respond? How does he respond? He goes with the ditto.
Ooh.
And that forces Nam into a draw. He tried to ice him. It didn't work. Eli looking. He runs the green. Big play from Eli right here. Nam only can draw. This is big. Can Eli get to 2? Yes, zero sugar. Hard to switch off. If here comes Nam, does he have anything to fire back? Risky at this point. Very risky. What does he got to do now? Now you can see his Sanford. He's got to slow down. He's got to slow down. This is not what Nam's used to. This is big. This is a big moment right here, Yoshi. He has to slow down. Nam has not been in these critical moments. Obviously against Chum went down 2-0, but other than that, he has not been in these critical moments with veteran experience to possibly taking over in a big match like the Elite Eight.
Yeah, he knows he can get this win if he does everything right. He's just got to figure out what the right move is right here.
Lose 0.
We had a 0.
Is that Uno for Eli or possible double to win it? Eli looking for the win. This Uno, it's check.
Wow, he had Uno.
+2 though. Is there a +2 lurking? Nothing. Is that game? Eli? No.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't.
Now,
Also, this is now the longest game of the series so far.
Nam
And
can
now
run it.
crossing 8 minutes.
Solid double blue
Ditto
9 there.
play for Nam.
Good number of fish. Eli looking for the check again though.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, okay.
Does the fake out. Little commentator fake out. Nam can run these blues, Sanford. He got what he needed. He weathered that storm. There was a little bit of tropical disturbance over to the west there, and he did a good job fizzling that out. A little dry air came in. Here comes Nam for a double, looking for the triple. Quad. This could be a finish. He's got it. There it is.
Wow.
Goodness.
Big man
That's
Nam.
why I went for the switch.
Nam with the gamble. Massive cojones down there on the brink of
Great
disaster.
zero sugar switch. Great zero sugar switch.
Sanford, that's all you can say. That's a zero sugar. That might be the MRE zero sugar moment of the round. Eli says pretty good. Let's go to Eli. Eli, you had him in check. You had the blue. It almost worked. You did a great job. I'm going to ask 2 questions. One, did you actually go AFK? I don't even know.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. He didn't go AFK, Sanford. I think he really was just trying to slow it down. And 2, you did a great job with the yellow +4. You had Nam with the green. Was it a case of you were just 1 card short of getting a connector run, or did you need 1 extra color in the bank and you couldn't pick it up on a draw city?
I don't know. I guess it just didn't really work out. And then, once again, I anticipated something was going to happen. I was thinking of doing something during that run to the end, but I just kind of like, I laid it off. I let Nam take it. That was a pretty good run again, as per usual. 2-2. I mean, this has been a really good match so far, hasn't it?
It has been for the fans for sure. Nam, I was going to ask a question about the switch. He kind of took my thunder there, so we'll move on. But he basically said I had to get a little guts there, some massive cojones. Sanford, impressive there from Nam to get out of that storm. A little bit of a tropical storm disturbance came from the west, and he fizzled that out with some dry air. For Eli, you got to say, man, really good composure again. Did a good job slowing the pace down. Was that a case of just typical Nam? We've seen him get 5-card, 6, even 7-card runs. I know. I just know.
It was, truthfully. It's one of those things. It's why he was put into this region to begin with. There was a lot of people that kind of had that type of a style, and just something you have to be aware of. I don't mind the idea of Eli not power playing there because he was up to 2-1, so getting into a best of 5 isn't the worst spot to be. Depends on who you are, type of thing. So we'll have to see where it goes. He'll get the homestand now here, tied at 2. And in a good spot in a way because he's won all the odd number games so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Ask Hurricane Sandy. But anyway, let's go to short. So far, it's been an interesting series of runs, patience, composure, back to some more patience, and then Luda pace. We've had everything. We've almost had a plethora of intangibles and tangibles in this game. But if there is one thing we have not seen yet, is other than the power play, obviously, it's good defense. We haven't seen really good defense yet. We've seen a couple good ditto plays, but nothing really where it's been a clean-cut defensive move. When do you think that will happen? Do you think it happens in Game 5, or do you think these guys are still feeling out the attack portion to get to the Game 6, 7 defensive plays when they matter more?
It's tough to tell. This game has really been it's been a beautiful spectrum of every kind of thing you could see in an Uno match that we've seen in this tournament. It's got something for everybody, and who knows when we'll see that defense. Maybe we'll see it in the form of a power play, but definitely not in Game 5. I mean, they're tied 2 apiece. They have just to defend, trying to get up at a best of 5 now as they split the first 4.
Yoshi, it's been a very fast match in terms of we've seen everything, but one thing we haven't seen is the slow-down defensive plays, as Short said. Good card start variety here. What would you do in this situation? You've been to, obviously, 1 Elite 8. Let me hit 150 on the heart rate. Thank you. I was actually going to ask that next game. Appreciate that. Well, you've been to 1 Elite 8. Now you're in a situation where there's 2-2. Obviously, the nerves are a little bit different when you're down. But in a tie situation, best of 5, there's a lot of intangibles that go into the game that you don't expect.
Eli!
Eli with a little heat check there. But what are your thoughts so far in a 2-2 game? What does Game 5 mean for both players, and where do you think the strategy will go? Do we think the card crescendo is about 6 to 7 cards, or have we seen it where it's been 5-4? That seems to be the magic number where we get a run and finish.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like considering. I like both players here where they use up some ammo, but then save some to go for a finish. It's a good separation, even if it's not a huge separation. It's like just throw one out there and early on, and then use some to get to the end. I think yeah, we could be seeing that magic number with the 5 and 4 going to the finish, but we could see different things. We could see them ending in with only 3 cards, and it might just be a situation where they gotta hope the opponent doesn't play aggressive when he gets to that 5-4, so then they can get it on the finish on 3. But there's a lot that could happen. It's hard to really say, but yeah, from the looks of it, if it gets to a point where they draw back and stuff, then yeah, they'll probably have that 5-4 card finish. That's what will probably be the trend if they get to a point where they'll have to draw. But if they just play the card they're given, chances are it'll not be as high as a 5-4. But you never know.
All right. Apparently, the desktop audio is cranking to the core. That's just typical. This computer's really got a really good stereo system. We apologize if that's blasting everyone's ears. But we apologize. I'm just working on it with short. How about now, short? Let me know if that's good. I'm pretty high. I'm at 5.6 dBs. We'll see. But anyway, as short fixes that, let's get to the big crucial Game 5. It's best of 5. I'm going to take the call. Mike is good. Okay. Yoshi, take the call on the Game 5 table, and I'll take the Game 5 call in general. Here we go. Big winner.
Okay, game 5. So Eli, you have the call here. You cannot pick 7 or 12. How many?
Come on, man.
Oh, it's 13.
Once again, confusing the old boss. Can't figure it out.
Here's the problem. Like, I could figure it out, sure. Yeah. But the problem is it still takes me the moment to look at what I've got. But yeah, it's 13.
13.
So, in that one, to explain it, because the powers are the same, x to the fourth, you can just do 26 divided by 2.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that as an answer. I don't know.
Well, no, that's what it is, because the degrees match on the leading.
Appreciate you telling me that. Anyway, up 1, red A. Here we go.
Little mini calculus.
Well, yeah. You lost me at calculus. Monkey combo. All right, Sanford, take the call. I don't know what's going on here.
As we have a Dolly Parton special there in red, 9 to 5. Ditto play on the 5. Trips 5.
No, I'm like that.
Oh boy.
As Eli slowing things down again.
Okay, yeah, just a +2 there.
Well, into a zero sugar, not just a +2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
fire
it cancels it out. So it's still tied at 9. Eli thought he had something cooking there, didn't really.
Yeah, looking to take his time here. At a position where he could have run out of yellows, now trying to think of what he should do now.
Definitely could have. Could be a situation where he might look at and think that Nom's likely to have run out of yellow though too.
True.
All right, I'll take it from here. We just had to fix that with apologize. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll discuss that after the stream. But anyway, we move over to a tied game. Eli waiting to take his turn. He goes for the draw. I'm just going to catch up here. A little bit of a nullifier on the +2. Cherry combo at the start. Okay, pretty clean. Nothing's crazy. Now I'm talking about how every card matters. This is a big one. Crucial game 5 right here. Double play from Eli. Maybe off a little bit of the draw. Trying to get off that reverse draw combo. Gets it. Now I'm into a draw now. We're kind of
drawn.
We're kind of getting into a little draw city here. Take your time. See what we get off that draw city. They're both content here. Both content to run this one. Stingray, if you can hear me, I see you off deaf, and if you still want to do questions, buddy, that is open to you, my friend. Zay, apologies. Welcome to the program. Just saw you join about 10 minutes ago. We've been at it for a solid 40 minutes now, easily.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because we did like a 10-minute pregame show. They both draw on here. Nom, winks. Was Eli blink? Nope.
No.
Does Nom blink? What? Double yellow 1 off a
Double
draw.
yellow 1 after drawing.
Draw city.
That's interesting.
It's self-ditto. Classic Eli. Draw into a table. Nom, running yet. Wow. He got really good. Interesting. A little bit of the punting strategy has worked for Nom.
Here we go.
Well, and now he draws while Eli played.
Interesting. A little bit of gamesmanship.
Back to yellow 6. Oh, okay, still a draw.
Interesting.
All right, sorry about that. We had to fix that again. But drawing again here into the draw city. They both had a little bit of interesting punt strategy and then play some yellows off the top. Now, for Eli right now, just want to make sure. don't think he's in comeback territory. I don't think we're there yet. We're getting close, though.
No, I don't think so.
We're really close.
Oh no, we're really close.
Oh boy.
We're getting real close, actually.
Not a situation where you really want to be drawing back intentionally, though, either. Well, there it is, a triple play. Okay. So definitely wasn't drawing back in
now.
Well, I say wasn't drawing back intentionally in the sense of he was waiting to go and be able to close the door.
Sure, I think we might have found the problem. I think let me know if that worked. Thank you, buddy. That might have been the problem.
Double green 3 from Eli here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that might be a problem. We'll have to look into that a little later after the stream. That is insane. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, now we go into it. Eli, apologize there for a little technical difficulties. We'll discuss a little bit later. Eli, we're a double play now.
Hmm.
Nam draws.
Okay. Eli like him to switch most likely here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
All right, 9-15 so far, Sanford. This is Eli's area where he starts to peak a little bit, maybe showcase a little run. I mean, you're a racing fan, a little prove fade action, right? Go a little low, then go back high.
Yeah, a little.
A little bit. Let's see what happens, though.
Down to 9-15 right now.
Really taking his time.
And a lot already though, but it's worked out for him well in most of these cases at least tonight.
Sure, just what do you think so far this match?
I don't know. I mean, anybody can make a comeback here.
Appreciate that.
They drew way into 20 and now we're
That's.
coming back
Well,
down.
not into 20, but
Close to it. Close to it.
I see the idea.
Ooh, triple red.
Okay.
Okay, actually, yeah.
Quad 4.
Quad 4.
That was fair enough.
Quint
Oh
four,
my!
Quint 4. Looking for a six bagger of the fours?
I don't think we're gonna get that.
That
but
would be
There's no way.
He
I
can't
mean, it
switch
can't be
with
blue
the
and it
fours
can't be
anymore.
red.
Or into blue. He can't
Only
switch
the
into
one
blue.
green and yellows out there.
I had a feeling.
Well, we got a 4, but just not the right 4.
Different type of 4.
Different type of 4. A little bit of a heat check 4. Heat check 4. All right, thank you, Short.
It's got a
Appreciate
little
it.
symbol in front of it.
We're not saying that.
7, check the
Okay.
table.
Double
Oh,
play.
here we
No.
go.
Oh boy.
Really using that ammo. He flips the scoreboard, literally. Now I'm up by 2. Eli needs to erase it. Let's see if he can use that eraser. Does he have the magic eraser in the bag? Nope, just a single.
No, just a single, yeah.
One up this time.
One up and a double.
To red again.
Double up,
He's able
I
to switch
should
into
say.
red. I could see Nam being
He can
okay
run.
with this now.
And he
Put a
likes-
sugar on the red.
Hard to switch off to 0, but you would think Eli could run red here. He got 4 freshies earlier a bit. Let's see what Eli can make right here. Double.
I
Great
like
move.
it.
Great move. You
Okay.
saw Nam do anything you can do. I can do as well.
Ditto play.
Eli now looking to see if he can continue the reds or did he run out? No, another one.
Oh
No,
my.
he had the other +2.
Ammo
Okay, the
control.
separation.
Ammo control. That's ammo control. Vintage ammo control. Sanford, you've seen it before. He's known to do this when he needs to.
Really solid play there from Eli.
Now I'm on the ropes here early, but he goes for a triple.
Ooh.
Doubles, triples with 2
Nice.
skips.
Could be a good play.
Erases
Nice play.
erases the +2. Here comes Eli. He can run with the yells. What will Nam do right here?
Got something.
Yoshi thinks
Normal
Nam
yellow
has some.
5.
Skip, double, triple. Whoa.
Another triple, another double skip. This man had 4
Pressure
skips
is
in his hand.
on.
Can Eli close it into the 3? He gets the 3. Now I'm looking for dose, possibly. You know he might have a double. He's got it.
Oh my
Triple
God.
for Uno, for the game. He's got it.
That's it.
Bang!
Bang, bang, says Short. Nam, that was truly like bam, bam right there. You were absolutely bam, bamming on those skips. Great job. Ammo control. You saw it, ammo control now with Eli with the red +2, red +2. My question is, would it have been better to hit him with the plus? Or well, my question is, did you get the skips, and were you expecting the +6? Considering Eli has known to do that before, where he gives you 6. Eli, my question is, you did a great job spacing out the ammo. Did you get beat to the run? I'm not going to fault you on no power play because it's still way too early in a 2-2 game. Absolutely right call not to use it. What could you have done a little bit differently? Because I don't think you could have done much differently. Now I'm just got you to the pace.
He needs the question repeated.
You did a great job of going a little bit more of that Bam Bam style, right, with the skips. Was it a case of saying, you know what, you were expecting Eli to give you 6, you were preparing for that, you studied tape, and when he gave you the split ammo, did you have to adjust on the fly? Eli, my question to you was, could you have done anything a little bit different? Obviously, you did a great job with the ammo control, you split it up. Were you not expecting Nam to get the run? And good job saving the power play. I think it's too early in a 2-2 situation for sure.
I think when you're handling with ammo like that, I think it just really depends on luck of the draw. And once again, Nam had that connector thing. That it was just all about what the cards eventually drew with that draw city. Not a lot you can do about that. So with ammo stuff like that, when you use it, it just really dependent on whether that messes up someone's game plan or whether that actually poses as a benefit. You really can't control that side of things.
Well, Sanford, that's what it was. He had to adjust and adapt because he was expecting a +6, and we've seen it on tape before. Eli can throw a +6. Good job from Nam adjusting. But Sanford, what did you see there from Nam? He did a good job using the skips correctly. Is there anything Eli could have done? Maybe a little bit of the gamesmanship with the 4s. Do you think that's over the limit, or do you think that's solid gameplay? Knowing you gotta try something with ice play.
I didn't mind the 4s. It's hard to know, I guess, depending on the hand. Clearly, kind of really knowing that Nam was likely to end up with 2+4s in his hand, so kind of catch-22 a little bit. If it worked, we would have been saying something entirely different about it. So,
sure. I mean, we only caught it back half of the game. I guess I'll save you for the next call. I'll give you the next call because we were fixing some mic issues. I'll make it up for you. Get the next call. So I'll go to Yoshi because I can't comment all of it. But Yoshi, you were there for the most of the game because we had to deal with this. Sometimes when you get to those draw cities, it's a case of, man, I'm getting the hands, but when do you pull the trigger? Nam did a great job, and you really can't fault Eli here. I mean, you're drawing back. You're expecting a little bit of a scratch on it, and he didn't get any scratch. Is you just chalked it up to saying, hey, you know what? Similar to how Nam lost that game, that game 2, game 1, similar to how Nam lost that game 1. It's just one of those hands, right? And you got to move on and get back locked in because it's a big game 6. Going into a best of 3 at 3-3 is more compatible than going down 4-2, especially with both guys having used power play, and easily Nam could use 2 of them and run out for the series right here, especially with 3-2 lead.
Yeah, Nam is definitely could use it anytime he wants. He's probably been aware of it even when we haven't reminded. I feel like with the drawbacks, right? I think it's always worth going for it, even if it doesn't go your way, because it can get frustrating, when you get draws and you're just not getting what you want, and then your opponent gets everything they want. But it's just something that it's just kind of the way of Uno that you're gonna have to work around. I mean, it's really hard to work around in terms of winning the game, but just work around in terms of like, okay, lost this game. But it's not because I played bad. It's not because I played bad. I put up a fight, and it's not over. If the series isn't over, just move on. It's because there's always a chance to win, even if you're down, and you have to win every game from this point on. For Eli, he isn't in that position yet, but if he gets there, keep in mind, it's never over until it's over.
Never over till it's over, and if there's anyone that can say that, Sanford, it was Eli, because he was down 3-1. He took care of Retro in convincing fashion those last 4 games. He's down 3-2 here, but it's a big one. We're going to give Short this call. Big game 6. Can Nam get the 4-2 with 2 power plays to go? Will Eli get this to a best of 3 and save that power play? We're about to find out. Yoshi, take the ref call. Short gets game 6. Let's go.
Eli, once again, you got the call, and you just can't pick 7 or 12. How many?
Crazy
Lucky
8s.
8 ball. He's playing, but you could say he's playing behind the 8 ball. Just down 1 game, but
Oh,
not quite.
Is outlook good here?
Yeah, he's got control of the table here again. Obviously, it flips back to Nam in a game 7 if he can. Well, yeah, we will have it.
what?
It will
Oh,
most
classic.
likely go, everyone. It will most likely go as we start with an open door +2 on the green, and Eli will take a moment to formulate a move with his hand.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is
And
why
nothing.
you always ask a yes or no
Green
question to
8!
me.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he knew that.
Well,
but yeah.
Eli goes for the green 8 off the break on the pool table. Let's say he goes with the solids. Let's say Eli's a solid type of guy. He goes with the solids, non-stripes for this match. As we switch it up, he goes to a draw to start early. Couldn't connect. They're not going to connect. Interesting on green. They're connecting. Off the top from Nam. Eli continuing to run back. Does not blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. He blinks. Had to throw a little regular show episode reference if you know that one. Insiders know. All right. Now I'm into the yellow. Eli looking to run. Triple play to green. But no!
Wow.
Pulls to KT, said sorry, Art. Only difference was I won the game the next turn.
Oh, that's true.
But that was a little different. That was a different one. And
That was a little bit different.
yeah, I'm not going to say it on there. But green 5, green 1 off the top deck for both. Let's see if Eli can. I was going to say I was thinking about a switch, but he draws Nam content. And this is what Nam wants, man. He's content to draw back and pick up cards and test it. Eli going to go with a little top deck 3. That's what I was just about to say, Samper.
Wow.
Too content. And Eli could have switched
Wow,
to blue.
but did he need to play it?
Ooh, was that a flush? Did Eli flush the Ooh,
Whoa.
spicy switches. Tie game. Spicy stuff
Did
there.
Nam waste a wild there? Is the key question.
We're gonna find out. Nam running. 0 sugar. Hard to switch off that. Eli looking 7. Draw. Eli looking again. Potential to run these reds a little more.
I don't know why it didn't.
Nam gets off the top. 4 to 6. Eli for trace. No. Nam looking for 5. No. 5 to 7. Now Eli to 6. Nam to 8.
City.
Eli back to the OG card start. Nam ties it. Off the top. Eli now behind. Can Nam take the lead? Nope. Good work. Oh boy. What? I feel like every time Short DMs me behind the scenes, he's like the banker. What do we got?
It's like from Deal or No Deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except do we know his face at least this time?
Got to restart my computer. Says Short. Okay. If need be, I'll give the link to Sam for the scoreboard if you want, boss. No worries.
I guess.
I guess. Interesting technical difficulties tonight. We're still rolling. Maybe just a Windows update. Dude. All right, we go back to the draw city. Eli looking for 12 to tie it up. Let's see if he gets it. Yeah. I'm just content. No, I'm just content to ride in the back right now. Samper racing right here. He's content to ride in the back. Save a little fuel.
Yep.
All right, a little bit off the top. Eli can't get anything off top. Now I'm looking for the blank. Yeah, he's got it. Blue. Into that blue, which is interesting because he used the wild blue, so we're still 2-color suffocation from the last card. Yep. Blue 5, Eli can run. Now I'm looking to run as well. Yellow 5 now. Interesting. Double switch. Maybe now I'm looking to throw Eli off a little bit with the switches. Trouble play from Eli, though. Nam, 0 sugar. Pace is picking up.
0, yeah.
Eli maxes on the 9. Nam Luda pace all night, looking for a double potentially right here. A
Oh
power
my
play?
god.
Oh boy.
Eli got a draw on 8 cards. Is this game? This is game, boys. I think this is game.
Oh yeah.
He's done it. On 8 cards, Aria S. Triple +2. Into the red reverse. Looking for a green reverse. To the +4 combo, it's over. Sanford, if that was not an Aria look, that is Aria Gold vintage right there from the rookie. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say that, Sting.
That's unfortunate for Eli. We know that Nam had that ability. He did a good job hiding that till the Elite Eight. Those that had seen it beforehand kind of knew he could do it.
Sanford, we saw this in practice for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. It's why having him potentially play Gold or even play Arya would have been such a tempting matchup. We didn't get it, and now he shows why we wanted it.
Well, Eli, I really have nothing for you, man. That is just unfortunate. You rarely lose a game.
Zay, I don't even think you can say that point of it.
It was just a case, Eli, where you were just up a creek without both paddles and without a boat. You were basically going upstream and nowhere to go. A case of what can you do now? Because now he's got you in a position where he's one power play away from winning this series. What do you got to do in response? You know, it was a little bit of a quicker pace. You said you can play any pace. Do you try some slow tactic? Because he's got you in check. Got to win 3 straight. What's your plan of attack with 2 power plays?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Once again, the ammo usage, and then that a pretty solid power play placement right there. 8 cards to finish, respectable. So yeah, we'll just see what happens as we run down the games.
Well, Nam, I don't think I have much to say, man. You've been the master of Draw City. We've seen this so many times from 2 vintage players of Aria and Gold. It's a case of you're just getting everything on Draw City. That's your style, man. Talk to us through how you got it done there. And one away, man, from moving on to your first ever Final Four. Just give us that. I already know your answer, man. I read you like a book. You're going to say it's never over till it's over. And I was just playing each card and staying composed in Draw City. I know what you're going to say. But let's go to Yoshi. Yoshi, you can't do much about that, right? It's a difference when you lose on a power play with, 1 or 2 turns away, whatever. From 8 cards back, that's like going full court in 2 seconds. And yeah, I was going to say, drew the cards. Just talk to me how Nam is not only Luda paced it, right? He's amped the pace up. But now he has this, we've seen this, he has this in his arsenal where he could just go all the way back and the game is over within seconds of getting 8 or 9 cards. And what you've seen so far.
Yeah, any combo that Nam sees, he's gonna use it to his full advantage, especially if it's for a finish. Just a great way to get it because he had because if power plays weren't a thing, well, never mind. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. Yeah, like he gave. There were 3+2s in there. Okay, yeah, no, this is what I was gonna say. If Nam didn't have any power plays, and Eli did, this would have been an interesting situation. Obviously, with Nam looking to more comfortable saving it up than using it early, it makes sense why he used it here. I mean, you gotta in this situation. You got a crazy hand. May as well make sure you get the win here. You still got, and you have one that you could use just like this game. I mean, for Eli, there's no way to expect a power play when he's at 9 cards. And with Nam, you just know it's over. It's just kind of like, it's just kind of you just have to take it, right? We'll see how this next game goes, but I think keep the composure and you'll be okay. Two power plays as well. I mean, still very possible for Eli to get this win, considering he has both power plays on the table, and could be in a situation where who uses it first.
Who uses it first? We're going to find out with Short Gone. I'm going to take this call. It's Game 7. That's the classic Game 7 call for KT. Yoshi, this is a big one. Throw it down to you for the table call. Here we go.
All right, Nam. This could be game. This is game point. Game 7, and you have the call, so you can't pick 10, 14, 13, or 8. What is the call?
6.
Ooh.
6, the Samper Vapor Special. Here we go. Now I'm looking to finish this early.
I mean, even if it's 6 to the first or 6 times 1, it's the same number.
It's 6. Now I'm not wasting any time. You know he's going to get to 5 if he can. Yep, there it is.
Double. He squares it up. Okay.
He's telling Eli, I'm squaring up, buddy. I'm on check right here. Remember, no power play on the first turn with these low card stars as a reminder. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, he gets away with it. But this is exactly what Samper is exactly what Nam's fine with. He's been comfortable in this all night.
He's fine with it, and it's exactly the type of thing that can happen when you do a low card start like this.
Oh, boy. And you got to think for Eli, what do I got to do to catch a break? Because Nam is just content to run this back to 12 to 14 and then start to make some moves. It's exactly what Nam wants. Eli in a precarious spot.
It's not a good spot for Eli to be.
Triple play, though. This is what he could use. Nah, both red reverses. Interesting. Gets both of them out.
He keeps it red, which is the intriguing part.
Keeps it red. Really good there from Eli.
It does give him a decent card lead.
Oh, never mind.
Back to yellow and move into it. He erased it one turn, basically.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Now I'm on all cylinders right now, Yoshi. Eli needs to figure something out. Is it back to the pace management where he slows it down here? You got to try as we go 7-2. Good in Uno, not so good in poker. I'll switch it.
Yeah, might have to.
Sanford Knob's running this big because now we're just missing the Clint Green. This is similar to Game 2 where he won, missing that Clint Green.
Well, and currently with that one... Well,
good move.
Never mind.
Good move. You got to try something. That's a smart move. You got to do something.
Keeps it blue.
Eli needs to try something. 2 power plays on the board for him. Nam, playing consistent. Again, split ammo control. We saw it with the red +2s. Interesting.
Yep.
Green 4.
And there's the green.
This is what Eli wants. The
yellow.
Ooh.
Those trips 4.
Counter
Red for the rainbow.
No. He gets bit. He gets bit on it.
Yeah.
That's a bit. He gets bit. One too many switches. Not that
But
was
has the lead by a card. Well, 2 cards if you can play.
Power play.
Power play.
Smart move. This is smart.
Yeah.
1-1 on power
I can
play.
see why he goes for this.
No, it's not game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Oh no!
Double play. That's big. Nah, momentum. Now he's got the series with 1-1 power play. Eli's got to try something here. Good double play.
Okay.
Now I'm looking. 2-4. What's he got?
Good table check from might have something here.
Eli at 2. Good move to get the 2. Is
No.
it check? Check from Eli. Uno.
It is.
Can Nam do anything here? Eli on the ropes for the win. +4.
Oh my god!
+4.
Oh.
Ooh no!
What?
Damn.
Sorry, Eli can't use the power play either.
Oh, that's a death.
I-
Well,
Good
that's
move.
not even.
I don't know
good
if he
move,
needed
good
to do
move.
that.
No, it's a good
Yeah,
move.
he did.
Yes,
Well,
he did.
I mean, it's a
Yes,
good
he did.
move. He didn't need to do it then in hindsight, but
It's a good move because this is your series. Your life's on the line. You got to try something. You got to do the right thing. I think it's a smart
Yeah.
move.
Yeah,
Ard-
I'm not gonna bash it.
Ard
Just
will
saying.
forgive you. Ard will forgive you. Ard will forgive you on that. It's a desperation move. I understand. You're down 4. You lost the power play to you. That's the thing. If he had the power
Oh
play,
yeah,
I would have
fair.
been okay with it. But without the power play, when you lose in one, it's big. It's a tie series with the power plays now.
I mean,
No, I'm
if
in
you
agreement.
had the power play, you wouldn't have been okay with it.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God!
Uh,
Is that one too many? Is that
Yeah, is
one
that
too
playing
many?
to Nam's
one.
hand?
It's a yellow one for the rainbow. Don't go at it.
That's what he needed, though. Double play. 7-3. Nam has all the momentum. Eli needs to try to do something. Does he have a +2? Maybe a +4, just a simple wild to get out of the blue. No, Nam at 2.
Just a 7.
Nothing.
Okay, it's gonna be a draw.
Draws.
Eli runs. Can Nam run? He switches. Back to
That's an
3.
interesting switch.
Can Eli run with this yellow? Yes. Nam looking. Pow, that's it.
Oh no!
Oh,
Green
boy.
6. Eli's
The
got a draw.
number.
Yeah, good game. Good game. That was
The
a fun series.
number.
Nam with the number efficiency. He's the man
Yeah,
tonight.
it is.
Welcome to the
That's-
Final 4.
Oh wow!
The young puppy has roared back to turn into
Just
himself a big
before
dog.
the 5-minute mark.
Oh. Frantic pace, frantic energy. And Nam is on to the Final 4. Sanford in
Nam
7
wins the Golden Road.
Man, incredible stuff from Nam. Let's go to, before we get to the players, let's go to Sanford. Sanford, that was a Nam masterclass of saving ammo, and at the end, I think we saw the true Nam. He lifted those sandbags off, man.
Oh yeah, he waited till the right moment to kind of showcase what he's all about. And fair play to him to be able to do it, in all honesty, because the longer you can hide what you're going to try and do, the better it's going to be for your own tournament. So now the field's on notice; they're going to know, and it's going to be how can they respond to it.
Field is on.
Basically, have an RA 2.0.
We do have a little bit gold, but not gold. Maybe more Aria because gold can play a little slower with the runs. But let's go to the winner right here, Nam. Nam, incredible job all night, as Eli. Nothing to be ashamed of. But let's talk to Nam. Nam, congratulations on the Final 4, man. A lot of people have said you and Ashley have been the 2 best rookies, and you proved why you're one of the best here in the rookie class, and possibly have put the league on notice. Final 4 run, your first ever appearance here. Incredible job against Eli. What was the turning point? I don't think the Game 4 win was a turn. I think just having that Game 6 win where you basically obliterated Eli on the draw city and you felt comfortable. You studied this. You practiced that. Now we get some echo. But your thoughts on this match and how you used that draw city to your revenge tonight. The tape study paid off. Well, sometimes it be like that. Eli, you can't be disappointed. You lost to, I would say, a good friend. But you gained a lot of respect, man, because there's a lot of times where you get those style runs where you got nothing, you lose 5-0. You gave 2 wins. Obviously, looking back, the power play was a good switch, just wasn't working. Did you learn a lot tonight knowing that, hey, you know what, these rookies have come to play, and I've got more in the tank come T2 with a good start to the year?
Yeah, no, I found that matchup pretty good, despite the loss. I mean, me and Nam played a lot. Practice Cup, this match, and now eventually over on Myths. So, there's going to be no shortage of us facing off against each other. Respect out to him. He played a really good game, and, that's the result.
Sanford, this is the same story, second verse in a way. Nam down 2-0 against Chomik, wins 5 straight. In this case, down 2-1, wins 4 straight, and all in different ways. One was good ammo control. The other was just that long, crazy run, and this time a little power play finish. He's got everything in the bag you want. He's got every iron, every wedge, and every good driver. What can you say about Nam so far, making it in the Final 4? He's a dangerous player. He ain't no rookie the way he's been playing, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely a dangerous player. The question is going to be, could he respond in a tournament setting? He has. It's going to show with him for next tournament, and we'll have to wait and see what he can do. Obviously, if it's you that gets to KT, he showcased the style that you struggled most against, so bodes well for him to potentially get into a final, if not win the whole thing on debut like gold.
We'll find out. We'll see if it gets to that level. Yoshi, really good performance. I don't know what that means. Oh, boy. Yoshi, anyway, I want to say this. Nam played a really exceptional tournament so far. He's got to the Final 4 in his first attempt. We see his electric pace. Eli did everything right to slow him down. Was it a case of tonight, you know what? For Eli, you got to chalk it up to, I can't do much on his raw cities. You just got to live with the bullet. And then for Nam, if he keeps playing like this, is there any more possible tricks he might have in the bag? Because his card star variety was on point. That's one thing we have noticed. It's been a little bit mid-tier, a little bit upper end. He threw a 6-carder right there and played Eli at his own game because Eli likes 6, 7, 8 for sure.
Yeah, I think it was a solid play because like trying to broaden his spectrum of what cards he can handle. Because to be good in this league, you got to be comfortable with every card start. He's kind of trying to spread it out now. After doing well with the 10s, 14s, 13s, he went slow. It worked out exactly the way he wanted. I mean, it's going to be good looking into the Final Four match, which is either going to be against the big boss or the bad Brad. So that's definitely good preparation for that, for whatever match comes his way. He still might have stuff lurking. You know, you never know. It's Nam. He's quick to learn. He's not only quick in the game, he's quick to learn. I feel like he definitely has potential to give a new look, but we'll see as it goes, as we get into the Final Four. But great stuff from Nam. I mean, he did everything right. Eli can't even blame him. I liked what I saw in the first in the wins he got, slowing the pace down. I mean, it appears that once you get 2 wins off of Nam, he just flows with it and just gets every win from that point on. That seems to be the trend. I don't think that's going to continue. I feel like we might see closer games going into the Final Four, but you know, that's something I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, Eli, you know, he did well. I can't really pinpoint any mistakes he made. He might have made some minors, but those are just like, a lot of those mistakes are hard to like change in the moment. It's not like in the moment you would have thought to do this move, which, you know, because like now you're looking back at it, now you know everything. It's a whole different mindset in the moment in comparison to after. So I think you can look out of this being like, I did well to get to this point. Elite Eight first tournament is solid. It's a solid showing, and it'll hopefully continue this. And if he keeps this up going into the future tournaments, he'll definitely be in a good spot.
Well, we're going to find out who will be in the best spot, because as we go over the bracket, we'll get that obviously loaded up a little bit later. But now we'll wait a week or so, because we do have to wait for Ashley Albion next week. He's into the Final Four, as mentioned from Yoshi. It'll be either Bad Brad or myself to play Nam in the Final Four to the right to get to the final. But tomorrow, it's JT and Samper. For Samper, he's been dominant so far in this tournament. For JT, he's looking to pull up his second straight upset against the man they call the Sandman. We're going to be entering Sandman tomorrow, but we're not going to get the heavy metal tonight, because it was Man, the Nam. As we get some more congratulations. The man is Nam. He's spelled backwards. Man, we talked about Eli Pool versus Nam City. Well, it's Man City for real, because that's Nam. He is the man right now. He's took it to him. He's went from the young kid to a young puppy to the man. Let's see if he can go to the Final Four and make his first final on debut. Now, we'll get to tomorrow. Congratulations to Nam, but I sure just want to say, wish you guys the best. We thank Sam for operating the scoreboard. I just want to let that, before I got that off. It's going to be a good one tomorrow, folks. I want to thank Yoshi for my acting rep. We had Zay, we had Mythen here, we had Drip, we had Caesar as Specs, Stingray for some great questions tonight, Sanford as always for colorful commentary. Appreciate you, brother. And of course, myself for commentating. It was a great night to kick off the Elite Eight. For our 2 master chefs in the kitchen, we have to give a round of applause for Eli Gabret for putting up a hell of a fight against Nam. Did a great job, buddy. Nothing to be ashamed of. But for Nam, he was the man tonight as he prounces on to his first Final Four, looking not only to make the Final Four, but potentially put check on that rookie class if he gets some help. For myself, and potentially whoever wins Ashley Albion, could be a potential.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, he can't do it in this round.
No, he can't, but it could be potential. We could see a potential all-rookie final. Who knows? Everything's happened in March, and we now are here in the Elite Eight. Anything can happen. It truly is March Madness. But for now, congratulations once again as he puts the league on notice with his deep run. Good night, everybody. We're going to see you tomorrow for JT Sanford. 7:45 coverage starts. Here we go.